Let's bring in a member of the House Oversight Committee right now. Congressman Byron Donalds of Florida, good enough to join us on a Friday. Good to see you, sir.
It's good to see you.
Okay, so if the votes are there and this happens in just a few days here, what will you be looking to start immediately in an impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden?
Well, the first thing is that in the Judiciary Committee under Chairman Jim Jordan, what's going to happen is all of the evidence that's been compiled in the Oversight Committee in Ways and Means. There's going to be a thorough review of all of that. They're going to begin to compile and focus in on what, if any, are the salient points for impeachment. And then also, if there's any other information that is needed, like bank records, like messages, text messages, emails, etc., the Judiciary Committee with impeachment inquiry authority from the House will have broader subpoena authority to collect that information.
Will you be able to get the pseudonym emails?
That is something that we're actually working on in the Oversight Committee right now. As I understand it, where that stands is that Barack Obama actually has to sign off on allowing essentially those emails to be delivered to the House Oversight Committee, since those are emails that were executed under his administration.
And if there's nothing to hide, why not do it?
Oh, I totally agree with you. I think that Barack Obama should just go ahead and release them, and that's just what it should be. What I would add is it's quite interesting that the National Archives would need the authority of President Obama to release that information, but we already saw with the National Archives that they moved at warp speed to get authority from Joe Biden to go after classified documents at Mar-a-Lago, because that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, there was no problem with that whatsoever. Maybe we'll hear from Robert Hur on the classified documents with President Joe Biden as well. So obviously, people are getting, a little bit tired. They want action, impeachment inquiry. They just don't want to hear lip service anymore. This stonewalling that's been going on, as you know, with the financial transactions has really been a stumbling block. So are you confident now that there will not be more stumbling blocks? Will the power of subpoena be able to get you the records, the bank records? Are you talking about bank records from President Joe Biden himself?
We'll see where that goes, and I don't want to lay anything out that might impugn what we need to do. But you got to understand what we've been doing since we took back the majority is actually letting the evidence speak for itself. We've been following the evidence. We didn't walk in at the beginning of this Congress saying this is our mission to impeach Joe Biden. That was not what was the call. The call was we have these suspicious activity reports. Let's evaluate them and see where they lead us. And we've done that every step of the way. We're at the point now where bank records are going to dictate a couple of things. Where did all this money end up? How many family members got all this money? And was Hunter Biden paying for things for Joe Biden, like he said in his text message to his daughter?
Well, we'll be watching this very closely, and certainly we know the work that you've been doing, Congressman Donalds. Finally, I do want to get your reaction to the breaking story of the day. Nancy Pelosi says she is running for re-election, and I'm curious to get your response on why you think she wants to come back so bad to Washington.
You know what? I don't even get it anymore with some of these people. Look, I told the citizens of the 19th district, you got about 10 years out of me. I'm 3 years in, so probably about 7 more years to go, and that's going to be it. Nancy Pelosi has been in Congress for decades now. She's not even speaker anymore. She's not even the Democrat leader anymore. I just don't get it. It's okay to move on and get fresh blood in our politics, but unfortunately, what we're seeing is that the older generation in Congress, they just don't seem to just let it go and move on with the rest of their lives. I think it's a bad thing for the country.
Congressman Byron Donalds of Florida, sir, thanks for your time. Good to see you.
Anytime.